Hey everyone, welcome to another tutorial. Today we're going to be crocheting an easy scarf in a basket stitch variation. So go grab some yarn and a hook and let's get started. So to make these scarves, I used 2 skeins of Wool-like, and it's a yarn by Loops and Threads, and you can find that at any Michaels in the US. Otherwise, it's a size 1 fingering yarn, and I just double it up. So for this sample, which is what we're going to be working on today, you're going to see how I double up the 2 threads. See, in the sample one, I used a size F hook, and in this other scarf, I used a G hook. So it makes it a little bit bigger. You can use either hook, it's up to you. And then for this one, I'm going to show you too, I double up the stitch. So the sample is just a single, we're going to do a double crochet once, and then for the other one, it's 2 double crochets. So I'll show you how, I'll tell you more about it as we're working on it. But to get an idea how long you need to make your initial chain, just measure a scarf that you like. And this one is 7 inches, so that's how long I'm going to make my initial chain. You can make a wider scarf or you can make a narrower scarf. So to start, we're going to be using both skeins simultaneously, and we're going to take both threads and we're going to start a slip knot. So get my slip knot going, and we're just going to make a chain. Make that chain as long or as wide as you want your project to be. So I would have made it 7 inches if I'm making a full scarf, but I'm just showing you here how to stitch this. So once you're done with your chain, you've stitched it in odd numbers, chain 2 more chains, and then go back those 2 stitches and make a double crochet. And we're going to make a double crochet in each stitch of this row. And now that we've finished our row, we're going to chain 2, turn our work around, and we're going to start working in the post. So we're going to stitch front post and back posts. So for these first ones, I'm going to make a front post double crochet. So I went behind this post and then I made my double crochet, and then I yarn over again and make a second front post double crochet. And then yarn over, and now we're going to make back post double crochets. Sorry, my cat's trying to talk to me. Alright, so we're going to finish up our back post double crochet. And now we're going to work another back post double crochet. So for this sample, I'm going to do 2 front post, 2 back post. If you want to crochet a scarf like the gray one, then you're going to want to make 3. So it'll be 3 front post crochets, 3 back post double crochets as well. So now I'm going to make my front post crochets, and these are all double crochets. And now I'll do my 2 back post ones. And another front one. Okay, so we got our second one, and now this last stitch is going to be a back post double crochet. I ended up chaining a chain of, it was an even numbered chain, so that's why I'm still missing 1 back post double crochet. So chain in odd numbers, and then right next to that post, we're going to see that first initial chain that we had made. You're going to want to make a double crochet in that as well. So now that we finished our row, we're going to chain 2, and in this row we're going to do the exact opposite. So if you crocheted a front post, now you're going to crochet a back post. So this last little one was a back post double crochet, and see how it's sticking up? Now it's going to become a back post double crochet. And then these are a little bit easier to see. See, these were our front post double crochets, and then you can see these raised ones were the back post ones. Now you're going to chain the opposite. So since these are back here, you want to pull these forward. So now we're going to chain a front post double crochet. And now we'll go to these other ones, and we're going to crochet a back post double crochet because we want to push these back. That way we give it the woven effect. So I'll push that back, and here's my second stitch, and that's how we're going to work the rest of the row. In fact, the rest of the pattern is exactly that. So it's all double crochets, and then you just do the opposite of what you did in the previous row. So if it looks like it's a back post, then you pull it forward, and if it's a front post, you push it backward, and then you'll create a beautiful woven effect. If you're going to be using the wool-like thread, I think it's like 674 yards or something per skein, you're going to be able to make a really long scarf. So you can afford to make it a little wider if you want. The widest I've been able to make is a 9-inch scarf, and it's still pretty long. That gray scarf is, I think, 58 inches long, and it's a 7-inch wide, and I still had a little leftover yarn. But that was for my husband, so I had to make it a really, really long scarf. Anyway, that's all you have to do for this stitch. Like I said, if you want to do like the gray scarf, just make sure it's 3 of them. Instead of the 2 double crochets every time, make 3 double crochets. And that's it. There you go. I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial. If you have any questions, please feel free to shoot me an email, leave it in the comments below. Subscribe if you want to see any more content like this. And thanks for watching.